those is not awesome for you, you can just start today's practice in a nice, comfortable seat of your choice. Benji has selected this shape. You can select your shape to really just get comfortable and find your breath and tune in, because today's practice is, of course, an invitation to really look at the ways in which we might be stressed, and understand and remember that we always have an opportunity to tend to that, to circle back to that awareness, and eventually to heal from that so that we don't get really sick. Okay, but let's not worry about all that for now. Let's start with just tuning into the breath in an effort to bring more loving awareness to our life. Shall we? In your comfortable seat, in your Benji pose, or if you want to join me in extended child's pose. Take a second to get settled in, and once you're there, right away, bring your awareness or your attention to your breath. And really, don't skip out on yourself here. Right away, listen. What's it like today? Is the breath shallow? Is it hard? Remarkably, sometimes it's hard to breathe. And let this invitation to focus inward on your breath, let it do its thing. Invite more presence into the body by allowing one moment to simply breathe into the next. So you start by noticing the quality of your breath, but then that might inspire you to reach the arms a little wider, to notice if you feel a bit tired, to notice if you actually wanted like a fiery practice today, but you find yourself here, maybe you can trust that you might need this too. Now gently begin to deepen the breath. Notice the thoughts that come up here. And you know what to do, but I'll just remind you, how do those thoughts come up? Because they will. It's just a matter of if it's 5 times or 500 times in our practice here today. As the thoughts come up, acknowledge them. Notice them, and then return back to the breath. And that's the dance that we'll practice. That's the dance that we aim to get good at. Continue to gently deepen your breath. Notice how you feel. Is there love in your heart today? Or are you tender-hearted? And yes, of course, you can be both. And if you're like, I just want to chill my nervous system, get a nice little stretch in, that's great too. Wherever you are, take one more cycle of breath to really land. And slowly, we'll carve a line with the nose to look forward. And ever so slowly, pressing the tops of the feet and from your heart, lift forward. Walk the knees underneath the chest. I said chest. Walk the knees underneath the hips. Sorry, I got distracted because what I wanted to tell you was after you walk the knees underneath your hips, carve a line with your nose to look to the screen and look at Benji's paw in my hand. All right, now bring your gaze straight down. Spread the fingertips evenly. Walk your wrists underneath your shoulders. the spine, chin the chest, really create a contraction in the center of your being as you broaden through the upper back body. Let the neck kind of hang here, the head be heavy. And here we go. On an inhale, drop the belly, open the chest, let your heart open forward, forward. And then exhale, tailbone goes down, chin to chest, breathe out. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, round. Inhale, claw through the fingertips, open the chest. Exhale, claw through the fingertips, navel draws up. Inhale, last time, drop the belly. Exhale, chin the chest. And now just take it off the rounded tracks a little bit here, bumping the hips a little left to right, finding a soft or generous bend in your elbow. Checking in with your hips, your shoulders, just kind of going freestyle a little bit here today, and see if you can soften your gaze and start to move with the sound of your breath. You can curl the toes under here, check in with the feet, check in with the neck. Get a little freaky here. Find what feels good. And then bring it back to tabletop position, nice neutral spine. And we're going to slowly press the left foot into the ground, curl the right toes under, and send the right toes out. Right heel really reaches, extends back, and you're going to work to press into your right pinky toe so that your right ball and socket can really get snugly to your right thigh bone, femur down towards the ground. Then rock front and rock back, rock front and rock back. And the next time you rock front, you're going to drop your elbows exactly where your hands are, interlace hands were, and interlace the fingertips on the front. It's not an all-way form. Good. You're going to lift the right toes down, bend the right knee, press into your left foot firmly. Careful not to collapse into the shoulders here. And then baby pulses here with the right foot up towards the sky, breathing deep. Baby pulses. Gaze straight down, lifting the right knee, waking up the body so we're building a little bit of heat, but nice and low to the ground mindfully here today. Take a deep breath in, long breath out. One more time, big breath in, long breath out. Release, knee comes underneath the hip. We'll press back up to tabletop position, pressing your right foot, curl your left toes under, and send your left leg out. Rock front, rock back. See if you can bring your low belly in just a bit, hug your low ribs in, so finding that center. Stretching through the fascia of the foot, the Achilles, the calf. Upper arm bones rotate out, so creating space between the ears and the shoulders. Working to create a whole body awareness. Then the next time you rock front, connect to your center, draw the low belly in, drop your elbows where the hands were, interlace the fingertips, this time opposite thumb on top, the one that feels kind of funky. Then you're going to press up and out of your foundation here. I'm pressing into both elbows evenly. So there may be a tendency to rock on your right side, so if you can hug the midline. We'll lift the left toes, bend the left knee, and find baby pulses. Yes, this is good for your booty. Yes, this is good for your core, but we're trying to create a full body experience, right? A 100% full body experience. So tuck your chin, refine, press into both knees evenly. Find your breath. If you get thrown off balance, return to the breath. Welcoming that heat. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Good, release, hop back up to the hands. Both hips to your left. Turn to look past your right shoulder, yes. Come back to center, both hips to the right, turn to look past your shoulder. Sweet, come back to center. Place the hands mindfully, spread the fingertips evenly, index fingers pointing towards the front edge of the mat. Claw for your knuckles. towards the chest. Breathe. Then take your right hand, you're going to grab either your left shin, calf, right shin, calf, right ankle, or right big toe. If you want to use a blanket or a strap, even a dish towel works great here, you can. We're going to inhale, start to kick the right toes out towards the right side of your yoga mat. Use your left hand on the ground or on your left rib cage to slowly, slowly keep a mindfulness in the left hip. So we're opening up here. You can use a strap, you can use a towel, you can clasp the big toe if you can. If not, just make it your own. We want to just play a little bit here. Don't have to master the shape. Again, keep a nice firm awareness in the left thigh bone, left hip. Flex your left toes up towards the sky. And then slowly bring it back over. We're going to squeeze the right knee up towards the chest once again, and then cross it over the body, supine twist. Breathe deep here. Close your eyes. Relax your jaw. Then slowly come back to center. Extend the right leg out. Bring your hands, extend both legs out. Bring your hands back to the earth, and then keep the right leg extended as you bring the left leg up. Hug the left knee into the chest. Breathe. And then here we go, grabbing the left shin or calf, the left ankle, maybe grabbing that big toe, or using a towel, a tie, or a strap. We'll start to extend the left toes out, up and up. Breathe deep here. Try to keep your shoulders on the ground. And then slowly reeling it all back into center. Keep the right leg extended, and here we go, crossing the left leg across the body. Finding your supine twist here. Breathe deep. Inhale in. Exhale to slowly melt it back to center. From here, you're going to hug your knees into the chest, cross the ankles, grab the outer edges of the feet, and we're going to rock all the way up to a seat again. Send the legs out long, Paschimottanasana. So here's where you might want to grab your pillow. Hike the edge of your pillow all the way up to your hip creases. Bend your knees generously. If you want to use more than one pillow, you can. Really bringing the earth up to you to rest your forehead. Inhale in to the sky. Exhale, draping forward. Paschimottanasana. Start with a nice bent knee. Toes up towards the sky. Heels in line with the hips to start. If you want to bring the feet together, that's up to you. There you go, feet hip apart. Inhale. Everyone look forward. Exhale to melt into the posture. So just going to come a point here where you want to ground. See if you can layer in a depth of breath here, but bring the breath instead of putting another posture. See what happens. Pay attention to that moment between the inhalation and the exhalation here. Soften the skin of the forehead. Lean it. Check it out. Take 5 more breaths here. Count them out. Relax your shoulders. chin and slowly lower it back up. Bring the hands together at your heart onto the ground. Just notice how you feel here in the asana, toes and feet. Inhale in. Exhale, bring your fingertips or your palms down to the earth. Just a couple seconds here to find soft, easy movement in the neck. Cool. Grab your pillow, as we say in Texas. Grab your pillow, you're going to come on to one side, your favorite side. If you have an extra pillow here, you can grab it and use it for your head or your neck. But your main pillow is going to go between your legs. Get comfy. So set yourself up for support here for our final posture, a little relaxation. When you're ready, close your eyes. Lift the corners of the mouth slightly. And once again, bring your awareness to your breath. Allow your breath to soften and just return to its natural rhythm, its natural flow here. Notice if you might be holding or clenching anywhere in the body, see if you can soften and relax that too. If it's bright in your space and you want to bring your top arm over to cover your eyes, you can do that here. And just take a second here to chill. And if you're already thinking about your next meal or your next task or your next to-do list item, that's totally normal. That's what we want to kind of get at here today. Just notice if that's happening. Return back to your breath. Choose to stick it out with me here in the video. And Benji, commit to your practice. If you're feeling good here and you have nowhere to be next, you might pause the video and stay here for a little bit longer. If you're ready to rock and roll, let's slowly take a deep breath in. Use the top arm to press into the earth, bottom arm to press our bodies all the way back up. Move your pillow to the side. Bring your hands together in the heart space.